Hello and welcome back to Two Indoor Gaming. We're on day 4 of our 30-day fortress, and I left you in exactly this point. And I have to remember what I was doing next. Ha ha. Yes, so it's almost morning time. I don't have any skill points to points. Okay, that wasn't what I'm doing. I pretty much worked out where the dog got up on the roof, and so you might have seen me just correcting some of this. Oh, there's a friend. Basically that makes it possible for them to jump up there and get at me on the roof, so that gives me a solid defensive point while I'm waiting to finish my full setup. Okay, stop running around. I want to get a good angle on you. There we are. Nope. Oh, he's frustrated. What I hate is once you cop the bow, you have to basically undo it, otherwise you lose that arrow. Oh, where are they? Maybe I'll try over here. I did take away those resources and just replaced it with some simple blocks. This guy doesn't want to sit still. Got an arrow in the back of the knee. I used to be an adventurer too, till I took an arrow to the knee. Had me filled there, and then I looked down and I didn't have the XP. I was like, ah, playing possum. There we go. So yeah, I'll leave in those as temporary wood blocks. I really love the wood frame blocks that you can pick them back up again, giving you that... You're not having to put them down and break them or whatever. You can just use them as temporary structures, nerd poles, whatever. It's a beautiful mechanic. Every other block you place down, you have to get rid of manually, but that one you can pick straight back up. It's wonderful. So this is day 4. If the trader doesn't have anything for me quest-wise, it'll definitely be time. I'll just focus on doing the wall and getting XP my own way. It's not how I like to do it, but needs will is needs must. And I thought, you know, this hasn't turned out to be a really good seed for what I'm trying to do. It's stymied my preferred pathways, but well, if the build doesn't work on a bad seed, then it's not a very good build as far as I'm concerned. So I figure I just persevere and make of it what I can. I still think I'm going to have no problems at all completing my build on time. It just means I have to be a little more proactive rather than letting it all come through easily. Let's get rid of some of this junk. I'm close enough to 4 o'clock now that if a herd comes through, I'm not going to be too fast. Herd, horde, whatever you want to call them. I wonder if they get an official name. They probably do. I've watched a lot of The Walking Dead, and I've lost count of how many zombie movies I've seen in my lifetime, so you get all the different... what I really enjoy about The Walking Dead, I know it's based on a very good graphic novel series. I've read some of them, but didn't get too far in before I lost access to them. But I really enjoy how the different people groups have different names for the walkers. Like some are walkers and some are the shamblers or something, and you know, the hungry, or like, which is exactly what would happen. Each sort of community would come up with their own nicknames for it. The idea that everyone everywhere would call them the same things is sort of, no, of course not. Yeah, they'll give them funny names. But that's pretty cool. Okay, it's morning time. I don't have any quests to fulfill. I don't have any zombie dudes to beat up. What do I need? Obviously I did some of that digging so that I could get some more cobblestone together. 149 there. I've used it all up. That's good. Often what I'll do is, if I'm going on a quest or whatever, I'll whack in you know, 1,000 cobblestone rocks. Build 1,000 cobblestone rocks while I'm running around and doing other things. If I need to urgently repair something, or you know, get those materials back, I'll just cancel it and then set it up again next time I'm going on a run. I don't have to worry about being locked into like a 20-minute construction process, which, you know, sometimes those big piles of cobblestone will take you exactly that long. So yeah, it just means it's not idle and I'm not waiting around for it. I know I'm going to be using so many cobblestone rocks by the time I'm finished that I can't make too many for a long time anyways. There'll be a point where I won't need much of any, just a little bit for repairs or whatnot, but that point is so far away at this stage that it's just make them, build them, keep going. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to be idle just because the shop's not open yet. Good time for resource gathering. I haven't been in this building yet, have I? Something small like this can be very easily do a quick. I've got about an hour and a half before the shop opens. Oop, repairs. Do have a bit of junk here though, so going on a crawl through a house would not be very good. I might offload some stuff regardless, then I can run from the shop straight away if there's something to do. Is that my door? Yes, okay. Inventory management, everybody loves it. Nope, don't need it. Keep that obviously for cooking. Yeah, tag in junk. Accumulates enough, then I can sell it. That can be sold. I won't carry that around. I should make up some more arrows. Definitely. Yeah, hold on the lead. I could use. Let's dump that first. I'll jump it all. I don't have a pistol yet. I'm used to having a pistol quite early. You can get them reasonably early, and I love the pistols for the speed of which you can shoot. And they're a lot quieter than the magnums, which are like kaboom. Okay, this doesn't have any modifications yet. We'll put in that. That'll help me survive in slightly different climates. Might be a good time to eat. Down. So obviously you're going to scrap brass if you want to make your own bullets. I rarely do, except if I want to make a bunch of AP armor piercing. When I get the capacity to do that, that can be helpful on some of the deeper horde nights where you're dealing with a lot more of the heavy opponents, or the irradiated ones. You want to get them down quick. But by then you can probably afford to buy anything you want if you need heaps of it. But it can be good to have some brass on hand, but I find I accumulate it swiftly enough to not bother at the early stages. Again, it's all down to preferences and also the give and take, what you got space for and what you don't. I'll keep the cans. I can melt those in a forge when I get one. 5:45. I might just take a little quick stroll in here. I'm not sure if this one's got a basement or not. Ooh, 3 stones. Most of the POIs you'll find have a path. that leads you deeper in. Oh, I guess I have been in here. Okay, cool. Oop, didn't search the toilet though. Oh, did I just poke my head into the kitchen? Sometimes I do that. No, it's pretty cleared out. Must just miss the toilet. Okay. Yeah, I sort of said it before. Most of the PIs have a pretty clear pathway. So there'll be one entrance that you can stroll into. It's either an unlocked door, or you can climb up on a roof and get into a patch in the ceiling, or yeah, there'll just be a simple entrance, and then if you follow the simple entrances, you'll get to the depths of it. So sometimes when you break into a house, just smack down the back door, like I did over there, you'll find that things aren't quite so logical, because you've broken in midway through the path, and then it's like, well, you could go either way. Which is... there's nothing bad with that. It just means that things aren't going to seem so logical to you. Whee! Ride the tree. You can take actual damage from the trees, which is very cool. I once cut down a tree and aimed it at a zombie to see if it would hurt them, and it knocked them down. Totally knocked them off their feet. I was like, score! Didn't kill them outright, but it was certainly fun. I haven't been able to duplicate the feat though, I must say. Okay, the shop is actually open, I just didn't hear it. By 6:30 it's always open. Woohoo! I could get another stone axe as strong as the one I'm carrying. Okay, what do you got? Another one! And a wiring tool, which I'm yet to learn how to use properly. I really should. On my fortress, I put up torches all around it. You would have seen in episode 0. All that managed to do was attract screaming zombies every night. Every day, actually. I get about 4 a day. All the torches flickering away, and I think I should at least change it to candles, but realistically electric lights, because it's like apparently the flickering of the torches get their attention. Yeah. Okay, restock. Restocks every 3 days, of course. 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, etc. So let's see if they've got anything more interesting once I get rid of the stuff I don't want. I'll get another one of those later for sure. Yeah, they're easy to get. Anything else I want to get rid of? Nope. Okay, 2387. I might find something. So there's an AP ammo. Marksman's rifle's not bad, but I've already got a wrench. That's obviously a lot better. Nope. Okay, nope. 3 lockpicks. Nope. Tough guy sunglasses. Nope. Oh gosh, this is disappointing. Apparently they've recognized, I heard it said in A20, they've recognized the fact that the shopkeepers aren't providing a lot of loot, like they should have more stuff. So presumably when A20 comes, we're not going to have this sort of situation where there's hardly anything. Oh wait, it's got 3 pages of resources. Wow. Anyway, but yeah, you should see less of this situation where your options are pretty limited. Ooh, a cement mixer. That's handy. Can't afford it yet. Okay, he's got nothing.
Are we done here?
Oh, you better believe we're done here. Buried supplies, yes!
I got a job for you.
I'll take it.
I'll be goddamned. I didn't think you had the guts to do it.
Yeah. You can tell your story while I'm walking. Okay. Yeah. I've actually got a quest to complete. Though the shop loadout was terrible. So that means, I really am going to need to put my points into Lucky Looter if I'm hopeful of finding enough good things. I'm exhausted already. The day's only just started. Okay. Yeah, forgive me if I'm telling you things over again. Unfortunately, the times I have available for recording at the moment aren't many, so I'm basically recording near, 3, 4, up to 7 days apart. So it's like, what did I say last time? I do rewatch my videos after I record them through the editing process, but even so, it's still like, did I mean to say that last time, or did I say it, or did I think this would be a good thing to say and not say it yet? And yeah, that's okay. But with an hour each day of game time, I guess we've got some space to fill anyways. Alright. Nice and quiet. I think I'll grab those boulders on the way back. This is going to be my only real quest today. He's got another one of those 800 meters, and there's a good chance it's in the exact same place that I did in the last episode. When there's limited options, they'll tend to repeat the same buildings, which means you get really good at remembering where everything is and where the zombies normally inhabit. They're not necessarily in the exact same place, but there's like zones, I think, where you're likely to find them. Most rooms, there'll be 2 zombies in this room. One might be in the cupboard and one might be next to the bed, or in the next one, they're both next to the bed, or whatever, yeah. So there's no shame in it. You just lose a little of that immersive sort of feeling when you're going, oh, here's a quest, go back to the building you just totally ransacked and cleared out. It's totally infested and people have stashed stuff in there again. Overnight. It's like, yeah, okay. I mean, there's always a measure of, I'm carrying 5,000 stones in my backpack, or in my belt. It's like, you gotta have a little suspension of disbelief, but there are things I just like to hold a bit. And ransacking the same building 5 days in a row just gets a little bit of a stretch. Anyway. Considering when I first started playing the game, there were like maybe a dozen POIs. The sheer variety and the different options, I'm certainly not complaining. It's just a case of when you do a random spawn, things aren't always going to be... You're not going to have like 5 tier 2 options, reasonable vicinity, or reasonable options at every tier cranking up. Ooh, give me that little rock. That's another little thing I like. See, there's so much I like about this game. Even the stones, they're not all the same. Like, it's all one rock, but you can get ones that look like, the size of a watermelon, and then there's ones that are the size of a tennis ball. Just that little variety. It's a spice of life. Now, I was talking to my friend Mulby Man, and we played a little bit of the game together, and a long time ago, and more recently. And he likes getting at the nuts and bolts of the game like I do, and we've found, so much of the game is about trial and error. Mostly error, as he said. Trying to work out sort of the mechanics behind it. it's good to have some mystery, but you like to know the details of some things. So one thing that's I found is a little more flexible or fluid than I thought was how many zombies you get for your tier mission. Like in sort of most of my experience, okay, a tier 1 buried supplies mission gets you about 3 zombies, and a tier 2 one gets you about 4, occasionally 5. Oh, I've attracted somebody early. But playing around with the game, I think it actually, there's also a factor with your player level, because I noticed at one point when I did a tier 1 buried supplies mission, but I was at a lot higher level, that there were more zombies came at me, and so I think maybe that is a factor. So if you're playing and you're like, hey, you said there was only be 3 for a tier 1 and I got mobbed, it may be because there's more to it than that. So you're guessing so much. You look at the wiki and some of it's current, some of it's not, and you don't know which bits are still relevant and which aren't. That's okay. It's hard to do a wiki on a game that's, it's in alpha 19.5. I mean, that's a lot of levels of change, and they have changed a lot. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. Okay, there we are. I couldn't be far off. So we've got space. I'll get my weapon ready. I can easily get out. Okay, everything's set. Let's have a look at what we got. You'll normally get a recipe. Ooh, these are good when you got a faraway mission, because they help you run faster. You still lose your stamina, so there's a trade-off. If you can eat something good and then drink it, it's good. Oh yeah, that's right. I did that last lesson, last episode, didn't I? Last lesson, whatever. Hey, welcome to school. School of the Damned. Okay. Checking all points. Trying to make sure I don't get... This really isn't difficult as long as you make sure you don't get surrounded. Didn't think he was dead. I've been playing a little bit more with the baseball bat in my test sort of worlds, and while I've always found the club too short, the baseball bat actually seems to have a comparable reach to the spear, and because I'm putting a lot of points into my strength category, it probably makes more sense to go for the baseball bat. And according to Mobby Man, you get the best damage for stamina, which is always effective, like I'm finding here with the spear. I'm running out of stamina too quick. I'm used to having so much more stamina. It is a level 1 spear, yeah. But yeah, apparently baseball bats are best stamina for damage output ratio. Sounds good to me. So now I'll be on the lookout for a baseball bat. I know the spears are intended to be thrown, but I've never done it because it takes up too much inventory space, because you have to have backups in case you miss. I just like to reach on it. But now that I've found that the baseball bat's got a pretty good reach on it too, I think it'll be time to switch up. Now they'll get some of those balls. Oh. Getting tired so quickly is so painful. When you come down from like level 40 or whatever, even level 20 back down to level 5, it's so painful. The adjustment. get a nice chunk of clay there, so I'm gonna get some more cobblestone cooking. So this is in dead construction time. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward here because, yeah, it's not gonna be that exciting. Okay, what I'm going to do here, we've got an airdrop coming through, but I'm not going to chase after that now, I don't have the time. Now, because I've got default settings on, that means the airdrops aren't marked. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a quick save point, waypoint. I'm going to do X. I'm going to call it AD, and today is the 4th day. So that's going to give me a rough idea if I want to go looking for it, or if I'm in that area where I see that X, then I'll have a little look around for it. But yeah, I'm not going to go chasing it right now. It's too far away. As far as I can ascertain with airdrops, they will arrive within a certain radius of where you are at the time of the airdrop. So it does it if you're 2 kilometers away from your base, then the airdrop's going to be somewhere in the radius 2 kilometers away from your base. It seems to be zoned on you rather than on your base, so that can make for some far-flung recovery missions, shall we say, and something not to really... early on, the airdrops are good for food generally. You're most likely to get a bit of food out of it, sometimes medicine, which can be extremely helpful if you get a couple of first aid kits. Oh, it's Bob. Yeah, the first aid kits can be great. Sometimes a little bit of ammo. Yeah, again, I think it scales up according to your level when the airdrop comes. Just like you'll find if you've ever done a world where you've upped the XP or you know, block damage, stuff like that, which I have done because I wanted to test something out and I didn't want to grind my way to get there. And when I eventually get around to playing around with electronics, that's probably what I'll do. I'll sort of speed it up so I can just play around. I won't have to worry so much about trying to manage the character. But anyway, when you do that, you'll notice that even for the first horde night will be stronger than when you're at a lower level. So I think there's quite a few mechanics in the game that are dictated by your player level more than your skills or even equipment. Again, it's all guesswork, all based on, you know, a few playthroughs and trying to observe how things operate. Could be wrong, could be a slight factor, could be coincidence, I don't know, but that one seems pretty strong, that it's your player level rather than your skills or equipment. But they each may have a factor, I'm just not sure. But definitely I've noticed with... you notice even when you're looting, like you could have 5 levels of lucky looter, but you'll still only get like wood tools if you're on wood tools. So yeah, and that's a factor too. Okay, let's cash in this quest. And then I'm gonna get wall building, I think. I'll do it on... I might do that other building first, maybe. And then close out the day with wall building. Still only day 4. See, I told you I can't go past the rock. It's just ingrained into me. Pick up the rock. Even when it's... I should have known I was way too close to the trader to be actually pick up a rock. I mean, it's glued down. I mean, which trader doesn't glue down his rocks? But yeah.
A nickel ain't... Well, you did. Okay.
Choose
Well, I
one.
suppose you want to be paid.
You can have the blue pill or the blue pill. Yeah, great. Thanks for the choice. Yeah. Okay. Did I even get it in the end? Oh yeah, because I got a pile already. I don't need to carry that many around. So let's cash it in. Okay, anything else to cash in? Probably not. Okay. I've got a little more coin.
I guess
Not much
you're
to buy
not
with
so
it.
bad after all.
Let's double check. Yeah, Northwest. I'm sure that's the exact same building. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm moving on. Shake the dust from my sandals. You know, at one point I started putting little signs on the buildings because I couldn't remember buildings that I'd actually ransacked and or not. I'm feeling a little that way at the moment. I'm sure I haven't done this one though. Now there's one school of thought that says leave it all there because at 30 days it'll all rejuvenate. I think that's only things you haven't been near for 30 days, not... Oh, hello. I need to repair this stone spear. I'm gonna get caught out again. Almost did then. Okay. Yeah, but I mean in 30 days, if you haven't moved on by then, and you're still scrounging garbage piles for every nickel and dime, nah. There's no reason why I need to be thirsty. I've got plenty to drink. It's just poor thirst management. Don't try and pull those apart. You will get electrocuted. With if you hit it or you use a wrench or whatever, you will get zapped. Soda fountains are good. They normally have the best stuff. Those in these fridges. You are encumbered because you are a low level loser. Okay. I do not need to carry it around. Drop. Scrap. Scrap. Drop. I should be making those arrows up. Good. Okay, moving along. I'm not really going stealth mode here. I could pay the price for it, but we'll see. Yay, I got a skill point! Okay, perception level 2. Said normally I like every point to count at this stage, but like I said, I'm gonna need every ounce of lucky looter I can get. Where's Krabby Mc... I got no stuff for your pants over the road. Ooh, vitamins. Very handy when you get fatigued. sometimes my click is not as strong as I thought it was. End up dropping stuff. Okay, I'm gonna make that glue into duct tape. It'd be more helpful in that role. Okay, that's a gun bag by the looks. Yeah, whenever you see a grill or something like that, they're giving you hints. Nice. Okay, not what I was after. I don't really use a sledgehammer, like I said, I don't like the club. And that is going to be better, more useful as leather than as a... No, I want the scar more than I want that. Yeah. Nothing else back there, is there? No, I didn't think so. But better to be sure than miss out. Okay. Somebody's confused. Where are they? Ah. Nobody else hiding. You rarely find two zombies in a room this small, but always better to check. Where are we? I always tend to fast loot a kitchen because you can open up 8 different cupboards but only get 4 different items, and so if you're sorting them every time you open a cupboard, you're just duplicating effort. Okay, nothing's behind there. Now I can check. Dye, not in the mood. Can't sell dye, and it's just if you want to color code things, and it's just an affectation really, which I am not got the patience for right now. I can eat that. I actually need, or I should top up my food intake. Right, next. Obviously, if you're a little less confident than me, sneaking would be the order of the day, but could get myself into trouble by taking the risks at the moment. So no, it's not exactly scintillating watching somebody crawling around a house. Ooh, another cigar. Okay, always check for false ceilings, where things will fall on your head. Okay, there's a sleeping zombie here somewhere, but I'm not sure if I've missed any rooms or any spaces where they could be sleeping. Maybe they're outside? That doesn't sound right though. Oh, I forgot how long this takes. Oh, and then there's... It's not real upstairs, is there? No. Yeah. So I'm just like, where was the sleeping zombie? Nah. Okay. Somewhat productive. Now, did I get anything worth selling? Yes, I did. I might just sell it before I go any further. Of course, buying and selling does give you XP as well, which is nice.
Beware the dead.
You can have that cigar. I'm gonna sell that. I think I'll be able to replace it easy enough.
Well, it's about time you bought something.
Yeah. So 1752, 5 hours of daylight left, which says to me I could still loot something without too much trouble. Have I done this one? Don't think so, not if that's untouched. It's always good to check behind stuff. For that reason. Oh, I'm encumbered already. Nope, not gonna farm yet. Need to trim some weight here. Okay, he's showing me how bodgy the floor is. Oh, I'll join you down here, why not? I was just thinking, I gotta be careful of the bobs because they can break your leg. But then I'm thinking, more than once I've been hit in the face by a zombie vulture and they've broken my leg. And I thought, that's a really neat trick. So much trash. Have another drink. It's an extra space. Oh, we got Karen and the cheerleader. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Oh, I got myself in the corner again. Doing well at that. Oh well. Yeah, there's just something about that redhead lady that just it's giving me major Karen energy. This apocalypse is not to my liking. I want to see the manager. Oh, almost destroyed it. One punch too many. I don't end up making a lot of cement. You can make it in the forge. But by the time I get to the cement mixer, I've normally harvested so much from those piles that it's not... I really needed to do it to have enough to get on with. Okay, now I fell through the floor, so this path may not be the optimum one. Just have to see. Yes. Oh, food and empty bottles. Because I think every one of these homes must have had teenagers in it, because you find empty containers in the fridge and in the cupboards. And anybody who's ever had teenagers or remembers being a teenager is that fun thing. It's like, oh, this box is empty, I'll put it back. Or it's not empty as such, it's just almost empty or virtually empty. And it's like, well, if I use it up, then I'll, you know, people will think I had too much or I was greedy or something, or like I'll have to throw it out if I use it up. So I will leave the tiniest amount inside so that I don't have to. Oh, that made me jump. Where did she come from? Nice. Oh, looks like it's empty, but it's just a flat pile of ammo. If I get the timing right, you can loot it from out of sight. Oh, she must come out of here. Oh, I hate when the trees clip into the buildings like this. It's like, all I need is obscured sight lines. Thank you very much. Now I am so full. It is ridiculous. Oh, Night Stalker. Gain 5% more XP from kills at night. Handy. Do I have a better shirt than that? Nope. Okay, you can be... That's better as scrap, I reckon. I could get some more insulation. Okay, done. Drop. I've ate that. That's another space. Is my queue full? Oh, of course, the brass. Some of those things take forever. Yes, look at how helpful this branch is. Thanks for nothing. There we go. The torch is telling me, make sure you go in there. It's the good spot. $20.22. Yep, this is going to time in just about perfectly. So we're about to hit the big cache. Oh, knew somebody was going to be in there. That's Surfer Dude. He's got that bleached hair that always makes me think of a surfer. Was it Joey Spicoli? Somebody Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Oh gee, my references are so out of date, aren't they? Stretching back for that one. Yeah, he just makes me think of Surfer Stoner. That's it. Yep, there's no room for any more. And we can hit the big time. This is where you start making decisions. Do I keep it and just lumber about, or do I get ruthless? I like getting the magnum bullets early on because, and the shotgun generally, because I know I'm really extremely unlikely to use them because they're so noisy that I never feel comfortable. Yeah. What are we doing? Try, I want to replace the fittings mod. So yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, magnum ammo and shotgun shells and blunderbuss ammo, it's way too slow to use. It's just all basically profit. And just sell that off. Now let's take the shortcut. And I'll just probably, I know I'm crawling now, but I should just have enough time to offload it. And I don't have to worry about storing it off. Of course, the more you're carrying, the quicker it takes to wear out. It's a nice touch of realism.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. You better have coin.
Okay, sell.
Just to let you folks know that Trader Joel's is closing soon.
Yeah. Get rid of those. Robotics parts, no. It's too far into the future. Hold on to now. Can have the empties. Don't ever think I've ever used those, so that'll do. Oh, you can have those now.
Those damn things are selling like hotcakes.
Right. Cool. Well, that was very helpful. I didn't outfit too much, but stop. Once is enough to be embarrassing.
Trader Joel's is now closed.
But probably could have done with more food, but I got plenty to drink. Yeah, food is getting a bit scarce. Yeah. It's a quick way to clear the air. Just the send all. No, I don't want to hold on to those. Might be time to grill some meat up, I think. That looks like a good spot. Yeah. Oh, why have I got 4 of those? I think you need some of those for making a chemistry station, but don't need to hang on to them now. Okay. Okay, it's not fancy, but it'll do the job. Okay, so got a good amount of cobblestone there. Because that'll give me a nice little stamina boost. Little being the operative word, but beggars and choosers and all of that. Could boil some eggs, but I might save it till I know how to do bacon and eggs. Do you have any cloth? Yeah, thought I had to have cloth. Duct tape. I need steel before I can do repair kits. So I might have to spend a point in building so I can make myself a forge. You go over there. Okay, what I might do before I fast forward is just show you how I get my pattern done. So we've got a base here, some of it's road, some of it's the actual blocks that I've built, but we've got 3D. This is going to be the front, so it will be the start of the pattern. Now I'm going to have to make up some blackstone blocks, aren't I? So it's 50. Okay, so that's the base. This is the front. So what I'll generally do is start with the middle, paradoxically, of the three, because that's going to be what's out of sight. So from no matter which angle you're looking at, it's going to be out of sight once the full structure's done. Now I've done 6, I've left this one. That's because it's going to be the start of the side, so it's going to be a different pattern on that side. So I'll do 6 in the middle to start with, and then I want to get my height. I want it to be 5 high. So as a simple technique for getting 5 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. And then I can fill it in. Vertically fill it in. 2, 3, 4, and the 5. Are you experienced builders? Nothing of this is particularly earth shaking, but yeah, that's how I do it. Then I can either start, I don't have a hammer yet, okay, reinforcing it, or I can put the front on. So I'll do that because that's what I wanted to show you. So for my pattern, I am a man of symmetry. I love things to match and to be equal and even. It's good to check what the surroundings are doing at the time. So because I've got inside the claim block, and remember, you can build outside your claim block. You can make it as big as you want to. It's just inside your claim block. Apparently the blocks are harder to destroy. So for a fortress, for something specifically for a siege knight, that's why I do it the size of the claim block. I can make a mega compound if I want, but yeah, so it's inside the confines. So by having it basically a moat, quote unquote, around the fortress of traps, the distance it leaves me, I've worked out you can have perfectly a perfect symmetry if you have sections of 5 inlay. What do I mean by that? I'll show you in a second. So the top is always going to be a full block. Now this is my corner. So if it helps, think of this as the pillar, which is a full block. If I go from that corner, so this gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inlay, and then the next pillar. And I'm hearing another wolf / dog, which sucks. So I don't have a torch yet. Anyway, so pillar to the top, and then starting with the corner, every 6th block is another pillar. That's it. And then I've got a 5x4 inlay section, which is here. Now we don't want full blocks for that, we want half block slabs. So I hold down the R key, if you've not done this, up the top of shape, I just click it on the flagstone half block. And now I've got a half block, but it's lying flat. And if I left button to change it, it only goes different flats. So I've got to hold R again, and see this one? Advanced rotation. That means now I can shift it on more angles, like so. Oh, something's hitting my spikes again. Which corner? Let me get into safety and I'll investigate a little. It's a chicken. The chicken. Unless it's the other corner. It's a horror movie. It's like, oh, it's just a cat, and then out comes something. Like the biggest demon wolf ever. If you don't know what I mean by demon wolf, you will. You'll know when you come across one. They take about 50 arrows to fell. They got nice glowing eyes, and they rip you apart. Not like that fellow that was running away from me the other day, the unicorn dog. I'm just gonna have to keep going. Anyway, so yeah, I've got advanced rotation, so now I can... I've got to select the block. Now I can put it sideways, so remember, left key moves it around, right key places. So there I've got the inlay now, half blocks. Now even though it's a half block, it's full strength. You don't have to worry about that, it's going to be full strength. I need more. Now I'm going to have to switch it back because I used them all up. If there was even one left, if I made more, they all would have been half blocks as well, but I'm going to have to switch back again. So R shape, half block, escape. Now I can shortcut because I've already placed these. If I hold down R, do the copy rotation, as long as I'm pointing at that the other half block, that just saves you doing the left mouse button until it's rightly aligned. It's already done. There we go. So this is why I did 7. One pillar, the 5 inlay, and then the second pillar on the outside. On the inside, none of that matter. Now on this side, we've got the pillar in the corner, yes, and this is the first of the inlay. That's why I didn't put a full-size block there. I will have to move this one around. That's the start of the inlay for the outside wall. Remember, the top is always pillar though. And I'll put these here. And because it's a full strength block, regardless of what it looks like, if it looks like a corner, a wedge, or whatever, it still takes the same amount of damage before it breaks, so you don't have to worry about that. I was very careful and verified before I settled on any kind of build for exactly that reason. Like, it's a half block, does that mean it's only going to be half as good? But no, it's fully as good. Oh, did I just hear... Okay, that is not good. It is time to climb. Whoops. Looks like my construction drew a crowd. Everybody wants to come see what's all the fuss. I'm glad they were running through the grass. It gave me that heads up in time. Oh, I'm gonna have to switch. Ooh, you got. Oh wow, he just jumped on his friend. That's a bit rude. Get off. Okay. That's it. Hop up on each other's shoulders. Then you'll get in reach of the spear. Now they're going to try getting into the building to get at me. Stop ruining my house! Oh, a little bonus XP. Oh, how did you get up here? Rude. You didn't have an invite. Okay, oops. That was a bad idea. So I got a concussion now. And an infection. Okay, you guys play with this door. I'm gonna run out of this one. Oh right, now I don't have that access anymore. Okay, one less. I'm out of stamina, so... Ooh, somebody's trying to head me off with a pass. Very clever of you, Nurse Ratchet. Now I'm in trouble. Run, Forrest, run! Get inside, quicker, 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 quicker! Oh, go away. Close the door. Well, my hubris has certainly served me poorly. Oh, wrong way. Let's get a bit of stamina back before I try and tackle any more of those. Get in. Just one. Okay, anybody else here? Where are they? Around the other side. Oh, they got in another way. Whoa! Watch your flanks! Watch your flanks! Okay, so now what am I going to do exactly to survive? I've got a sprained leg, which is slowing me down. So it's going to require a little bit of luck. Oh, now it's broken. That is fun. Oh, that was cool. And just straight over his head. Right. I'm going to take another one of those. But it's not going to give me an immediate boost. I am infected again. I don't have a splint. I could make one though. It's almost morning time. Alright, and I've got an abrasion, and I'm thirsty. Let's have some coffee. That'll calm the nerves. Alright. Yeah. You know the thing I'm most disappointed about? They wrecked my house. Put holes in it everywhere. Oh! One down, two to go. Oh, give me a break. I'm down to 5 health. That's not good. Okay, come on, morning. Slow him down for me. Not yet. 6, 356, 357, 358, 59, 4 o'clock, okay. Now I'm out of stamina because I was running away. Wow, that's a nifty trick. I just oh, I probably got too close to Trader Joel's, and so it jumped me. That's funny. Oh, you had 1 hit left in you, seriously. Well, there you go. That was a lot more excitement than I expected in that night. It wasn't even a time for a fast forward. But we'll just go over, I'll just show you my patterning. Was it all worth it? Of course it is. Look at that beautiful wall. Basically what I've got now is 2/3 of my night 7 structure. That's it. More than 2/3 actually. All I have to do is reinforce this, fill in this side, put in some traps, and I've got it ready to go. But I shall end the episode there. This will have been a long one. Thanks for sticking in there and enjoying the escapades of me getting down to 5 health. A broken leg, abrasions, infections, the works. But at the moment I'm sitting on a caffeine high. 27 seconds left of it anyway. Okay, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.